very good morning to one and all present here. Myself Shweta, along with Honey, here to welcome you all on the 3-day CRE program Day 2. On topic changing dynamics and transformation in the field of special education in context to new education policy. Keeping in view the objective of our CRE program, let's begin with our holy tradition to worship our goddess Saraswati. I would like to invite Ms. Nandani from DB department for her performance. Now I request our Deputy Director, Mrs. Sanjana Mittal ma'am, and Mrs. Sarvasthi Sharma ma'am, Dean Academics, to come up on the stage with honorable guests for lamp lighting.
Very good morning, all of you. So I, Sanjana Mittal, Deputy Director of Ashtavakra Institute, welcome you all to this second day of 3-day CRE programs on, that is, changing dynamics and transformation in the field of special education in context to new education policy. Today, I would like to introduce the guest today that we have with us. We have a doctor, that is Ms. Mandeep Kaur. She is the director from Cycline. We have Dr. Vandana Basin with us. We welcome you, ma'am. And we have Dr. Gagandeep Kaur. We welcome you, ma'am, to this second day of the CRE program. So now we are going to start with the session. So once again, I welcome, and foremost, I welcome all our delegates for this second day CRE program and all our lovely students who have been waiting since morning to listen to that is deliberations which will be presented in today's conference.
Let's begin with the felicitation ceremony. I would like to request our Deputy Director, Mrs. Sanjana Mittal ma'am, and Dean Academic, Mrs. Saraswati Sharma ma'am, to facilitate Dr. Gagandeep Kaur, Bharatiya Vidyapeeth Management Institute. Now I would like to invite Dr. Vandana Basin, Associate Professor, Manav Rachna University. Welcome, ma'am. I request Mandeep Kaur ma'am, Rehabilitation Psychologist and Cycline, Delhi. Welcome, ma'am. I would like to request Dean Academic Mrs. Saraswati Sharma ma'am for vote of thanks.
आज सेकेंड डे सीआरई प्रोग्राम हमारा नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस चल रही है, जिसका हमारा टॉपिक है न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020 पे है, स्पेशल एजुकेशन के रिगार्डिंग। सबसे पहले मैं अपनी फैकल्टी का, अपने स्टूडेंट्स का, डेलीगेट्स का धन्यवाद करना चाहूँगी, थैंक यू देना चाहूँगी। एंड उसके साथ साथ ही हमारे जो डायस पे बैठे हमारे गेस्ट हैं, स्पीकर्स हैं, उन सबको थैंक यू बोलना चाहूँगी। उन्होंने अपना कीमती समय निकालकर हमारे साथ जो टाइम दिया है, तो दिल की गहराइयों से मैं आप सभी का धन्यवाद करना चाहती हूँ। थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू।
So I want, how many of you feel that the way we think, our thoughts, it has some kind of, association with our future? Like, is there any impact of our thoughts and thinking on our future? Do you think so? How many of you think so? Please raise your hands. That's very good. Okay. So if you really feel that thinking, it matters what you are, attracting and what kind of future you will be having ahead. Today we'll be talking on that part. We do have certain neurons in the brain. ठीक है, जब हम कोई चीज़ सोचते हैं, Whenever we think or whenever we are contemplating, we are there in our head, neurons, this, literally it has certain kind of electricity, okay? And we think it pops like an electric current, right? And it stucks to the other neuron and it makes a pathway, okay? It makes a pathway. Pathway मतलब एक network बनता है. I'm just giving you a little analogy so that you can understand that what kind of brain we have and how we are thinking and why we are doing this. Let's come up on that part later on. So neuro pathways, the way we think, it creates a neuro pathway of all kind of thought process. If I am happy, I'm having a different kind of neuro pathways. If I'm sad, I'm having a different kind of neuro pathways. So now you guys agree with me that the way we think, it actually creates a future, right? Now, if I'm thinking, feeling in the same way for last 10 years, do I have an access to think something extra? मतलब कुछ अलग सोच सकती हूँ. For example, if I'm thinking in a certain way, like for suppose any negative thought or any kind of negative thought in my head that I am a sad person. And frequently inside me, it is innate that I'm a sad person. Or any negative association with my own self. Right? For example, we probably associate, this task is very difficult. This is not for me. I'm not good enough for this. Sounds familiar words? Hello? हम सोचते हैं ऐसा? I'm not good enough. ये मेरे बस की नहीं है. This is something very difficult. So these kind of conversation we do have in our head. This is the thought process we usually have when we are there in life. I hope it gave you a little inclination that yes, there are tools out there which can help you by your own self. Yes? So that was all from my side. Thank you for being such a patient and a wonderful audience. And thank you, ma'am, for calling me, giving me an opportunity to share. Thank you so much.
My name is Mandeep Kaur and I'm a rehabilitation psychologist. I'm working in the field of mental health from last 12 years. I have worked in school as child counselor and these days I'm practicing as a freelancer psychologist. So this is about me. Thank you Ashtavakra Institute and the management for giving me this opportunity to talk about something very important. Like today I'm going to talk about key elements in the shift towards the process of inclusion. So for that, this new education policy has come. Even after getting independence, we had two earlier education policies, but they were not able to remove the barrier of rote learning. So this new education policy has some special features which are related to the field of special education that I'm going to read. One is imparting knowledge and know how to teach faculties on how to teach children with specific disabilities. Second focus is on how to teach the faculty, how to teach the teachers to teach the children with specific disabilities. Okay? Second thing is to provide barrier-free education to children with disabilities as per the RPWD Act 2016. Have you ever read about this act? Fair enough. If not, please read about it because this is very important. Acts are usually very difficult to read about but important to read. Okay. Third thing is if student opts for home-based education, the education provided would be audited on the basis of norms in RPWD Act. Why is this done? So to check the quality of the education which is given to the students who are at home. Fourth thing, short-term specialization courses to teach children with disabilities with the existing framework. Along with B.Ed and D.Ed, there will be some more short-term courses. Another thing is setting up of National Assessment Center, PARAK, which will assess the students and will make sure how to assess the student with specific learning disabilities and other physical or mental impairments. Another point is greater consensus between the NCTE and RCI has been ensured. So special educators are taught how to teach children with specific disabilities, but they are little away from what needs to be taught to the children who is in 5th standard, 7th standard or 9th standard. So to bridge this gap, this new norm has been added. Next thing is provisions for recruitment of special educators with cross disability training so that the children who has multiple disabilities can be taken care. A flexible curriculum will be enacted. When I say flexible curriculum, right now we have curriculum which has 12 chapters in, suppose, social studies. I'm glad to know that you know it. 3rd December is World Disability Day, so celebrate more such days. Do you know when is Autism Spectrum Disorder Day, ASD Day? 2nd April. So celebrate or have such days so that everybody in the school is aware about such days so that they can, like this thing becomes normal for everyone. It is just they are born differently. That's it. Baki kuch gadbad nahi hai. To provide support for Divyangajan concessions and facilities under NEP 2020 in compliance with PWD Act is given. To aid Divyangajan students in obtaining self-sufficiency and employment. That's all from my side. If you have any doubt, any questions regarding this, you can ask me or you can reach out to me here. Okay? Thank you so much for being lovely audience.
Good afternoon, everyone. My topic today is self-identity. And you must have heard my introduction. I am a computer science engineer, right? And I am a PhD in wireless sensor networks, security. And right here, I am standing in front of you who is a part of Ashtavakra Rehabilitation Center. So I started exploring alternate therapies. First step was going into pranic healing. So pranic healing is something where we talk of prana or energy. Prana is a Hindi word, we all understand. So when we talk of prana or energy and how we can use that energy to clean our chakras, we have a chakral system, we know that? 7. So 7 are the main ones. There are 400 chakras in our body. The main ones which control all the systems, all your meridians are, in pranic healing we say they are 11. Right? So from there, I know now how to clean the chakras, how to give energy to them so that I can bring healing to my disease. So from there, this was my first step. Then somehow I also connected with Hay House. Hay House, Louise Hay, she's a big name. She has a book, You Can Heal Your Life. And if you go through it, you will find really interesting exercises to help you heal. Then slowly, as I realized that the disease with pranic healing, it comes, you clean it, you energize it, it remains okay for some time and then comes back again. So then I tried acupressure. Acupressure again works on meridians. So again, जब तक acupressure हो रहा है, तब तक ठीक है, उसके बाद फिर problem है. We have more than 2,000 acupoints and these points are connected by pathways called chi. Have you heard the word chi? So when ki flows, ki or prana, it flows into those nadis. If it gets blocked anywhere, what we do with acupressure, we just give that pressure so that that energy flow continues and it reaches to the organ. Now, when the organ gets that current, biocurrent, acupressure produces biocurrent. So when it produces that biocurrent, what happens? The organ gets the capacity to heal more. Organ की capacity अपने आप को heal करने के लिए हम वो बढ़ाते हैं. All of these techniques rely on the fact that the body can heal itself. The body has all the capacity to heal itself. And all of these techniques rely on this particular fact कि हम body को heal करना allow करें. And in EFT, when we say 85% of the disease comes from emotions. Only 15% diseases, something which is physical and which needs to be, and the body can heal 15% on its own. If we can resolve the emotions that we have, 85% of the disease will go and body can heal itself. That's it. I finish with my presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Teacher's role is so important. You forget everybody, but you remember the teacher who made your life meaningful and who made your life miserable. Right? So, you have to take a decision in which category you want to be. So, this is a decision you are going to take today. And as you know, it's not easy to do a teacher's job. And in today's scenario, it's becoming more and more difficult. And let me agree, let me accept, I'm a teacher educator. So being a special educator is much more difficult job. And you know the reason why, right? Now, I'm just talking about what is a future lies or what are the challenges you have in future, because NEP is much more ambitious plan. NEP is very challenging. NEP is very demanding as well. I'm not talking about the special features and what NEP talks about, but we will be discussing about exactly what NEP expects from you. As an educator, you need to update fast, you need to develop your skills, you need to learn technology. There is no other way. And then only you can actually be a part of implementer where NEP, many people feel it's ambitious plan, but I feel it's a beginning. It's beginning towards futuristic education. Thank you so much.
So that was wonderful session, and at this end, I would like to thank Dr. Mandeep sir, ma'am, Vandana Basin ma'am. That was a wonderful session, and Geeta Thakur ma'am, she's there, and I think so. All of us, the ones who are sitting over there, they have enjoyed the session to the fullest. I was not aware of this ELT therapy, so we got to know about this, and really it works out. As you given the demonstrations also, and we really learned it, and I think so all of the ones who are sitting over there, we enjoyed it. Still we are having one speaker for the day, but we want them, the ones who are sitting over there, that would be respect to the speaker who would be coming.
I am Deepak Kumar, CRE Program Coordinator. Today our second day CRE program. So firstly, I would like to thank Almighty God for making this event a great success. On behalf of Ashtavakra Institute, I take this opportunity to propose a vote of thanks to those who have directly contributed to this seminar on new education policy organized by our institute. At the outset, I would like to thank our regardable and valuable person, Dr. Ram Kailash Gupta, Chairman, Tecnia Group of Institution, who despite his busy schedule has found time to grace this occasion. We are grateful to our Ashtavakra Institution Deputy Director, Mrs. Sanjana Mittal ma'am, and Dean Academic, Mrs. Saraswati Sharma ma'am, for his words of encouragement, his able guidance, and always encourage us. I thank him for his kindness, his interest, and his hospitality and continued support. I would like to thank our guest speakers for active participation in our event. You truly made this day enlightening for us. Your deep and intellectual way of imparting knowledge has added to the glory of this event. Once again, thank you to all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.